Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Reaction Nexus. Today we'll be reacting to. I don't think it's a new band. I think it's a band I've done before. The Agonist, beat from Canada. This is post. This is Alyssa White Glutz's original group. This is post her because she's not in it. And I know there's a girl in the thumbnail and she doesn't have the bright blue hair that Alyssa does. Alyssa's never not always had that, but I'm pretty sure it's not Alyssa. I think we reacted to them before. This song called "The Hunt." It's the official music video. So yeah, it's Napalm Records. So I'm not concerned about blocking. Napalm Records is generally pretty good. Did the same record label that does Ginger. So I think Amon Amarth is also on the record label. So good band on their record label. They're one of the better metal record labels. Them and Nuclear Blast, always top notch. So I'm looking forward to this. And if you end up liking this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, ring that notification bell. In the description is a link to the original video. And I hope you all enjoy my reaction. Let's get to it. All right, the Agonist, The Hunt. I'm looking forward to this. I'm expecting something similar to Ginger. Alyssa White and Ginger and Tatiana are often compared to each other. They're often matched up together, and this band was very similar to the Ginger back in the day. So I'm thinking something similar to Ginger, if I remember correctly. I have a timer set for a minute. The minute is to let me pause, get some words out, and also help keep the reaction from being blocked. Napalm Records is generally pretty good, but there's always that risk. And I think a minute is safe. The only band I don't do a minute for is Baby Metal, and Baby Metal's for obvious reasons. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, go. That looks a little bit like Alyssa. I'm pretty sure it's not. If it is, let me know. Like if it's like Alyssa looked different when she was younger, let me know. I didn't check how old this video is, and I'm not going to check now. But let me know. But yeah, she's pretty good. Her singing, neither her singing nor her growl are like Tatiana's. So I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna compare them to that. But she's good. She's maintaining it really well. That intro is awesome. I love that intro with the guitars and stuff like that. So this is doing pretty good. Let's keep going, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Ask. Alright, I apologize that is not Alyssa. That growl is not as deep, and it's not as clear, and it's not as good. I don't want to use that word because her growl is actually decent. It's just not as good as Alyssa's. Alyssa's is very good. So yeah, not Alyssa, but still pretty solid singer, pretty solid growler. So yeah, sorry for that. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, one last pause. The only thing I'll make a note about her growl, I've said it's not as good as Tatiana's or Ginger's, or Tatiana's or Alyssa's, which is not really an insult. Those two are the two top, in my opinion, two of the top female growlers on the planet. And I think Tatiana's one of the best growlers out there. So, but it sounds painful. It doesn't sound like she's using much of her diaphragm. She's using too much of her throat, which I've heard from growlers that's not a good thing to do. It shortens the career of a growler. Now she's been probably doing it for quite a while now, so who knows? But I know Corey Taylor used to do it like that, and it ruined his throat, so he had to change his method. So yeah, but yeah, let's keep going, shall we? Let's go to the end. It's kind of a bit of time. Let's see. Oh no, just annotations. All right, let's get to the review, shall we? All right, that is the Agonist with their song "The Hunt." I don't know who that lead singer is, so let me know in the comments who that is. And it's gonna sound mean because I was saying she doesn't seem like as good as Ginger or Tatiana, and as good as Alyssa, and not as good as Angela either. Artemi's old lead singer. But that's not really a bad thing because those are three of the best you can get. It's like saying, "Hey, you're a good quarterback. You're just not as good as Patrick Mahomes," or "You're a good pitcher. You're just not as good as like Nolan Ryan was, or Nolan Ryan was, or you're a good Formula One driver, just not as good as Michael Schumacher was." That, like, being compared to saying you're not as good as some of the best does not mean you're not good. She did a great job. Her growling just seemed a little bit on the painful side. Like if anyone else did that, it'd be hurting. If it works for her, it works for her. If I was somebody wanting to learn to growl, I wouldn't recommend following her footsteps. I would go to Ginger. I would go, if you're a girl, go to Ginger. Go to Alyssa. I keep saying Ginger. Go to Tatiana. Go to Alyssa. If you're a guy, Johan Hegg, Monomarth, great growler. Wendy Blythe, oh my god, great growler. So, but as a band to listen to just for fun, they're great. And I hope to listen to more, but that's up to you guys. You guys have to leave a like if you like this video. Comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more. Ring the notification bell. In the description will be a link to the original video, and I hope to see you in the next video, which, by the way, guys, is The Warning, the top performing band on this channel. So, see you all there. Goodbye, everybody.